Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Shawnee and we are Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. So glad you're all here. Today I am participating in a collaboration, Pumpkin Palooza. The hosts are my dear friend Kiki of Kiki's DIYs and also Shannon of Crafty Hints. Okay guys, without further ado, let's jump right into this. I will have everyone's links. There are 10 of us in the description box below, as well as the link to this amazing playlist. Guys, you do not want to miss this. Get inspired. Check out this playlist. Okay guys, my first project today is I purchased these two wood slats at the Dollar Tree. Okay, they're the smaller ones. Actually, they measure 11.5 by 2 and about 3/8. Okay, now I have seen some of these hauled and they said that they were like bowed. Mine are straight as an arrow, guys. No problems at all with that. So we're going to be using these two planks. I have two of them, and we're also going to be using this pumpkin. Now guys, I am not going to change the color of this pumpkin. I'm not going to dull it. I'm not going to do anything. It's the most beautiful orange golden color. What I've done is I started with my X-Acto knife and I pulled this out. Okay, now keep that because we're probably going to be using it again. I also have one this color, guys. I'm going to pull that out because I'm hoping to use that as well. Okay, so I'm going to take, and I went around with my X-Acto knife just like so around my pumpkin. Okay, just like that. But my X-Acto knife, of course, doesn't go deep enough. This is styrofoam. I was so happy to see that because, of course, one of the big styrofoam ones won't fit on there. So, all right, so now I'm going to take my regular knife. This is a little paring knife that I got. I believe I got this at Walmart, actually, in a set. Okay, just like so. And we're going to go right around our pumpkin. And guys, actually, this is cool. These are those Dollar Tree pumpkins, but still their crevices line right up. So I was so glad for that because we want this as even as we can get it. Sorry about the noise, okay? Now, guys, this ain't hollow. This is not hollow. I thought these were hollow like the big ones, and they're not. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be smoothing this out right here. Okay, friends, now I am just patting this down because it's that styrofoam. You know how that sticks to you and things? So I'm just patting this down just like this. Now, I took my X-Acto knife very carefully. You have to do this so careful, guys. And I just made a circle around, almost like you would core an apple around the top of my pumpkin. Okay, pat this down, guys. Don't try to hollow this out. I just did it a little bit, and I'll show you why in a minute. But just go like this, guys. Just pat this like this. And pat this down so our glue will stick to it. Okay, now we're going to set these aside for a moment. And what we're going to do is I'm going to go over these. You guys, this is kind of like, this project reminds me of something in the 70s, to be honest with you. I thought about this, and I thought about my mom's house and how she had things. And my mom liked a lot of tapestries and things like that. But this would be something that I think my mom would have hung on her wall. Okay, we're gonna take these hangers off. All right, guys. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Waverly Antique Wax. All right. Now I'm going to do both sides of these. And the reason I'm going to do both sides of these is because if you never know, if you take these, you just don't want the back unfinished. I would know it's unfinished and that would bother me. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take some of my Waverly Antique Wax. Let me get a paper towel and get all situated. Okay. And I'm going to dip right in the bottle. Just like so. All right. I'm going to put it on, spread it on just like this. Off this little thin slice of wood. Look at the grain come out. I just love that. I think that's so beautiful. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead, do both sides of these, and we'll be right back. So now what we're going to do is, you guys, I have never seen a piece of this. Is it I want to say balsa wood, but I think that's even a better wood than this is. This is just the compressed stuff. But man, this is so pretty. Man, it's gorgeous. All right, and I'm going to put it on this side because I don't want to cover this side up. Okay, so what we're going to do, we've got this all pressed in as good as we can here. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some E6000, okay, rather than wood glue, because I really want this to hold. Then I'm going to take some wood glue. We're going to double whammy this baby. Put this over here like so. Then I'm going to take some wood glue. All right, here we go. All right. I'm going to eyeball this. All right, just like that. Okay, put it down here, just like so. It's pretty straight. You want the hole facing upward, okay? The hole you created, you want facing upward. Just like that, okay? Just like that. And you know, guys, see how that's like that? We're not going to see that because it's going to be against a wall, correct? And it doesn't look funny. I think it looks great, actually. I'm still going to paint these. I just started to say color these. I'm still going to paint these with the Waverly and come in with some of this, I do believe. So, all right, let's do the same over here, guys. We want to make these pretty even, and I'm just going to eyeball it, but you want to make sure you got that compacted as possible in there. And our right now hold hot glue. Okay. I use the Gorilla hot glue, guys, and I really like that. Okay, just like so. There we go. Okay. So far, so good on these guys. I really think these are gorgeous. Wow. What we're going to do is we're going to take some foliage. Okay. I'm going to take some of this. Now, this is from last year, guys. I purchased this last year, and these sparkles go all over the place. So what you can do for that is you can hit this with some hairspray, and that will lessen your sparkles all over the place, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this as close as I can to right there, but leaving a little bit so that we can stick this down in there, just like that. Let's see. Just like so, okay? Here. In fact, guys, you know what I want to do with this is I want to take this off and actually use this. This is the bottom of this. Let me see this. That's exactly what I want to do. So I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue down on here, just like this. Okay. That drips, it's no big deal. Just like that. Okay, yeah, that's how I want that, guys. That is gorgeous. This is beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and get the other one prepared. We're going to put our strings back in. We're going to call it a finished DIY. Okay, friends, and there they are. I think these turned out beautiful. I love this. And it reminds me of back in the 70s. So pretty. I did go in and add a little teeny snowy pine cone just to kind of add that fall vibe, that chilly, nippy air vibe that you'd get if you went to a football game or something. But yep, here it is. Okay, guys, and on to DIY number 2. Okay, and for our second DIY today, here's what we're going to be doing. As you can see, this is one of the pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. Guys, it's seen better days. I had this all done up, and you know, I said, you know what, because it's been around, I think I did it early last year. So what I'm going to do is, I think we're going to redo this. What we're going to do is I purchased a hat from the Dollar Tree. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tag off of it. If we cut the hat, that's okay. I'd prefer not to, but okay, there we go. Okay, hat is good. All right, now look at that. That's kind of cute. Okay. I'm going to try it like this, guys. It may not work like this, but I'm certainly going to try. Stick the pumpkin right down in there. I'm going to cut this away, okay? Just like so. Okay, I'm going to take it off our pumpkin and get this cut. Be right back. Okay, so now we're going to take our hot glue. Now this is strictly going to be inside, guys, so I'm not going to reinforce this with any E6 or any wood glue, anything like that, any Gorilla glues, anything like that. We're just going to take our hot glue to this, guys. But I'm going to use a good amount of it. Now this is Gorilla hot glue. So what I've done is I got our sweater wrapped really good. Guys, this took me a minute to get it this good because I just kept pulling and stretching and pulling and stretching. So now I have a piece of jute twine and I went here and I'm going here and I'm just going to go on each ridge with the jute twine. We're going to do this, right? I was going to do this with my pumpkin and I think this is so adorable. Then I look over and I see this and I'm thinking, man, let's make a topiary. Put this like this, okay? We want it nice and straight. This is going to be so pretty. Now they have a shinier version like this. Now it's too shiny. I didn't want it for this project. It's just too shiny. And then the little white one. Okay, we want this nice and straight, just like so. All right. Now, I have some leaves. These are genuinely off of a pumpkin vine. Not a real one, but artificial one. So we're going to stick some of these in there. So simple, and it just matches so well. Okay, now let's go ahead and get our pumpkin leaves. Let's see, we'll do one about here. Okay. Don't even need much hot glue for that. Let me see. Okay, we're going to go just like that. We're going to make this so simple, guys. So simple. All right, just like this. Go right up in here like this. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. All right. Now we're going to take this one as well. Let's see. Just like that. Okay, put some hot glue on there. I am going to get a little bow for this, guys. I'm going to put a bow on this pumpkin. And then what we're going to do is just like that. And I'm going to call it finished except for the bow, guys. And we'll go find a nice smaller bow. Maybe even a messy bow for this would look nice. All right. Okay, this is, yeah, this is quite something. I like this a lot. This is really, really cool. Okay, guys, I'm going to let my glue set on this. Let's get a bow. Be right back. Texture. You know what I always say, guys, keep that eye moving. It's very important. All right, just like, I think that's beautiful. That's very, very pretty. The colors are just so pretty. All right. Okay, now let me go get my bow, and we're going to call this a finished DIY. Okay, friends, and I made a simple shoestring bow from ribbon that I purchased at Hobby Lobby on sale. It was in a little kit. Now I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to put a dab Just a little dab of glue right there. And guys, I'm going to set this right here. This is beautiful. All right, guys, and on to DIY number 3. For our third and final DIY today, what we're going to be doing is I have this banner that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. What we're going to do, guys, is I'm literally going to take the pumpkins off that don't have any sayings on them. The only thing I don't care for too much is I wish these were a matte finish. They're kind of a glossy finish, but that's okay. They'll still work for us. Okay. Just took, and you don't even have to worry about the back. That's the cool thing about this project. All right. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to, I have 3 of the wood planks that I also purchased at the Dollar Tree. Oops. We're going to take one of the planks and we're literally going to glue these together, and we're also going to dab a couple things of hot glue as well. Okay, they fit pretty good. I'm pretty happy for Dollar Tree. They fit really good actually. So we want them straight. And if you need help with that, you can grab your L ruler. You can grab anything that has a flat surface. What we're going to do to really reinforce this, guys, we're going to take a skewer, a wooden skewer, just like this, okay? And we're going to put it right there. Doing this with some Waverly wax. I'll have each link listed below. Thank you so much for joining me today. This has been a blast. Have a great day. Bye.